Financial safety mantra: save, invest, repeat. Wondering how to be prepared for rainy day? To understand how, watch my videos, and if you like the content, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get the latest update. Because in this channel, I will make you aware about each and every small topic related to financial planning, which will lead you to become a smart investor. But if you are new to my channel, please watch the previous videos, as this video is a continuation of previous one. Types of mutual funds based on risk: low risk, medium risk, and high risk. Low risk. There are the mutual funds where the investments made are by those who do not want to take risk with their money. The investment in such cases are made in place like debt fund and tend to be a long-term investments. As a result of them being low risk, the return on these investments is also low. One example of a low risk fund would be gilt funds, where investments are made in government securities. Medium risk. There are the investments that come with a medium amount of risk to the investor. They are best for those who are willing to take some risk with their investment and tend to offer higher return. This fund can be used as an investment to build wealth over a longer period of time. High risk. These are those mutual funds that are best for those who are willing to take higher risk with their money and are looking to build their wealth. One example of high risk fund would be inverse mutual funds. Even though the risks are high with this fund, they also offer higher returns. Now, types of mutual funds based on specialty. There are sector funds, index funds, fund of funds, emerging market funds, international funds, global funds, real estate funds, commodity focused stock funds, market neutral funds, inverse funds, asset allocation fund, gilt funds, exchange traded funds. Sector funds. These are funds that invest in a particular sector of a market. Like infrastructure funds invest only in those instruments or companies that related to infrastructure sector. Returns are tied to the performance of the chosen sector. The risk involved in those schemes depend on the nature of the sector. Index fund. These are funds that invest in the instrument that represents a particular index on an exchange so as to mirror the movement and returns of the index. Buying share represent of the BSE Sensex. Fund of funds. These are funds that invest in other mutual funds and returns depend on the performance of the target fund. These funds can be referred as a multi-manager funds. These investments can be considered relatively safe because the funds that investor invest in actually hold other funds under them, thereby adjusting for risk from only one fund. Emerging market funds. These are funds where investments are made in developing countries that show good prospects for the future. They do come with higher risk as a result of dynamic political and economical status prevailing in the country. International funds. These are also known as foreign funds and offer investments in companies located in other parts of the world. These companies could be located in emerging economies. The only companies that would not be invested in will be those located in the investor's own country. Global funds. These are funds where the investment made by the fund can be in the company in any part of the world. They are different from international funds because in global funds, investment can be made even in the investor's own country. Real estate funds. These are the funds that invest in companies that operate in the real estate sector. These funds can invest in builders, property management companies, and even in companies providing loans. The investment in the real estate can be made at any stage, including projects that are in the planning phase, particularly completed, and are actually completed. Commodity focused stock fund. This fund does not invest directly in the commodities. They invest in companies that are working in the commodity market, such as mining companies or producers of commodities. These funds can at times perform the same way the commodity is as a result of their association with their production. Market neutral funds. The reason that these funds are called market neutral is that they do not invest in the market directly. They invest in treasury bills, securities, and try to get a fixed and steady growth. Inverse funds. These are funds that operate unlike traditional mutual funds. The earning from these funds happen when the markets fall, and when markets do well, these funds tend to go into loss. These are generally meant for those who are willing to incur massive losses but at the same time can provide huge returns as well as a result of the higher risk they carry. Asset allocation fund. The asset allocation fund comes in two variants, the target date fund and the target allocation fund. In these funds, the portfolio managers can adjust the allocated assets to achieve results. These funds split the invested amounts and invest in various instruments like bonds and equity. Gilt fund. Gilt funds are mutual funds where the funds are invested in the government securities for a long term. Since they are invested in government securities, they are virtually risk-free and can be the best investment to those who do not want to take risk. Exchange traded funds. These are funds that are a mix of both open and closed-ended mutual funds and are traded on the stock markets. These funds are not actively managed. They are managed passively and can offer a lot of liquidity. As a result of their being managed passively, they tend to have lower service charge associated with them. So, next video, I will be talking about SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. But if you have any doubt regarding this video, please feel free to ask me on the comment box and I will try to address the issue as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.